How's it going? Good morning. Hello. Oh, Kristie, you finally caught me. I like your name, Kristie. It's very cool. Wish I had a name like that. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't mentally prepare, I just kind of hit go live, so I'm a bit spaced out. Hello, hello. Okay, Stephanie, will you get to take a trip soon? I'll just keep the questions simple. Will you get to take a trip soon? Yeah, you will. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. To put it simply, yes. I guess it's a yes or no answer. Like, there's this fiery energy of you kind of refusing not to, if that makes sense. It's almost as if this isn't a trip that's going to be like thrown your way. You're going to go, I have no choice but to. With it, do you know what I mean? To demand what you were, to what you're owed, to what you're, you know, it's yours. And you're going to find a way to get it. Yeah, I gathered. I feel as if, let me get you another card, Stephanie. Let me bring some more clarity to the situation. Oops. Now you got King of Wands. You've had Queen and King of Wands and Five of Wands. I feel as if something that you may feel a little bit ganged up on with this Five of Wands, whether that's your sister and a father figure or your sister and other family and friends, I'm not sure. Something that you're feeling a bit ganged up on isn't as solid as you think. You may think they all think it's almost like yeah, it's almost as if you need to go past your sister, obviously, to get this, and go to, there's other people involved or something. It's not just your sister, and you are going to somehow surpass your sister and get to the actual what you're owed. There's some type of fake. It's almost as if, like, this is someone pretending to have all the power, and that might be the situation you find yourself in. It's like whoever looks like they have all the power, it's actually not you. Well, first, I think you have more power than you realize, but secondly, when it comes down to this, you're very welcome. I'm glad I helped. I'm just jumping on here for a little bit, guys. I don't know how long I'll stay. I just randomly in between filming bonus videos. Thank you very much. Thank you. Pagan Ancestry Tarot, thank you. Will you be reunited with your child? Let's see. Four of Wands. Reasons to celebrate with balance and fairness and reciprocity. So you can take that as it resonates. I think that very much looks as if you are going to be reunited. There's going to be something to celebrate together. It could be at a party or something. This is all looking very like party energy. But you will definitely reunite. It feels as if balance, Six of Pentacles, is fairness. Fairness being given. I feel as if you might think something's permanent. You might think something's permanent when it's not. You might think something's, it feels, when we're in certain moments, it can feel as if it's going to last forever, basically. And this energy you're in right now, it's kind of the guidance you're getting is this won't be forever. This is just a temporary, like, wave of your life, and it's going to, you know, there's going to be another wave come for you to surf, and I don't know why it's coming through. Basically, carry on. Surf in the wave you're on, but it's going to be over soon and you're going to be reunited. Even if it feels like it's going on forever, it's not. Let's see, Kristie. Is Dom interested in Kristie? Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the only card in the deck that actually means yes. So I'd say that's yes, but I feel as if, listen to your intuition, because I feel as if you already know this. Do you know what I mean? It's very clear when someone, you can actually feel when someone is interested in you, if that makes sense. Your intuition is very on point. It's usually, if you're left confused, it's usually like if you're really properly confused and in the dark, it's probably because they're not interested, whereas I feel like deep down you know, it's just as if you want clarification and you want a solid black and white yes. And the Ace of Swords is the only card that is like a yes, clarity, truth. Something about you getting goosebumps or something. Trust that. If you keep getting goosebumps lately, it usually means it's like the universe agreeing with whatever's going on. If you say something and get goosebumps, it's saying yes. Listen to your body. Let's get a card for Navy Verk. Navy Verk. You're very welcome, Kristie. Navy Verk. Card for Navy Verk. Just a general card. Okay. Page of Swords is a messenger. I kind of feel like this Page of Swords for you right now, getting you a message. This is someone coming into your life to tell you something. You have a little friend coming in. This could be an animal. This could be, you could have recently had an animal cross your path. Almost like you see a turtle on the side of the road or a tortoise that needs saving. There's almost like a spirit or like a bumblebee or something, and you just need to get it to safety. There's something about you helping an animal, but it's almost like a spiritual, there's something coming in. It's like a message. Pay attention to the animals. Or, oh, a small bunny. Are you joking? That's insane. A small bunny. Or are you saying I look like a small bunny? Either way, there is a messenger of, there's a messenger kind of gonna bring you a lot of, funny. Okay, already did, thanks. No way. Can I get you another card? That's so funny. King of Swords. King of Swords is the energy of being very black and white and unemotional. You're going to find yourself at an obstacle or a wall to kind of walk over, jump over. Tackle it with your mind, for some reason, there's something coming through, mind over matter, mind over matter. So you're about to, I'm thinking the next few days, something will happen. I'm getting something about a phone call, and you'll have a decision, or you have something you have to figure out. Make sure you detach your emotions and look at this from like a wider perspective with compassion to yourself. For some reason, that's coming through. Zool, you were here last night. Okay. You're very welcome. Card for Zool. You have Ace of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups is new love. Ace of Cups is also healing. Four of Pentacles is stubbornness sometimes, and holding on and being very protective of what you've got and earned with the Ace of Cups. So I feel as if, Zul, I don't know if you're single or what, because I feel as if you're single. I might be wrong though, and take that as it almost feels like a renewal in your love life. But otherwise, if you are single as I'm feeling you are, there's new love coming in. There's new love coming in for you. Don't be so protective of what you've kind of, the life you've built for yourself, that you're afraid to let this new love in, because it's almost like you think you can have this teacup or this, and it's like, no, you can have this teacup and also enjoy this cup of love as well, because it's pure, patient love, it's kind love that isn't going to make you sacrifice what you've earned. It's not going to sacrifice the comfort you've built for yourself. It's just going to add to the value of your life, not take from. So for me to say that you may have been in connections, whether romantic or platonic, that took and made you feel like everything was almost a negotiation or a trade-off or something, whereas this is something where it's just pure, you're rising into love together. Instead of falling in love, you're rising into love together. It's very, very nice, very beautiful. Am I single? Someone's reading me. Why are you trying to read me? You have had great unrest in your personal life. Have I? Be honest. Alyssa, I'm gonna try and look into this. This is pretty intense. I'm gonna try and look into it. I'm gonna try and not repeat what you wrote, if that's okay, just because I don't know if this video is gonna be posted afterwards. I don't know what gets banned, what words are triggered. I don't know if this is like TikTok where it's sensitive. Did Daryl. Let's see, did Daryl. I don't, let me get different cards, because these Alice in Wonderland are not the energy for this right now. Did Daryl. This is confusing, huh? This is very interesting. My original answer was no. I don't know what's going on. It's like smoke and mirrors here. because I want to say no, but then I want to say yes, and I've never been more confused by anything. Let me get one more card. I don't know if I can get you clarity on this, I'm sorry, but I'm trying. Did Daryl do it? Did Daryl do it? You keep getting strength. You had strength come out in my Alice in Wonderland deck, and you've got strength here. So is there something coming into this about whether or not he had the strength to do it? Like, if it was, I don't know, like the specifics. There's something about needing the strength, or it's very interesting. Four of Swords. Yeah, it feels a bit of a mess. The Emperor, Nine of Cups. Everything about this, to be honest, is I am not getting much clarity at all. However, everything's leaning towards no. It's leaning towards no. There's something about changing your perspective or spinning it back around, turning it around. If it was maybe like... something's been spun around, something's been spun. It might be like a situation of... yeah, I'm feeling no, because there's just so many cards of love, so many cards of peace, and I just feel as if something's a lot more... yeah, that's the thing. That's the confusion here. It's almost as if any person in their right mind would be thinking what you're thinking and confused, because it always... almost like someone's been caught red-handed, right? And so it's very much that way, but then there's so much love and peace around them both. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, like, which is trustworthy people, genuine people, but it's almost, for some reason... oh! Ah, oh my goodness, Alyssa. Your life's feeling a bit like... okay. You have 10 of Pentacles, keeps coming out. 10 of Pentacles is about a house, about wealth, about money. Is there money involved in this? If he would get something out of it, I'm saying yes. It's like, if there was... I mean, you know what I mean? I don't mean to... like, there's something where it's like, there's motive behind it, 10 of Pentacles, and that's feeling very much like, yeah. But then there's this weird energy of love around. Why is it? I guess the love is coming from your dad to you or something. Yeah. Oh. Because there's a lot of money if he was paid, like, if he did pay someone. It's a lot of money, obviously. I guess it would be, though. I've obviously never paid a hitman. But 10 of Pentacles is a lot. I don't know. It's very, like... I wish I could bring you more clarity. The Tower. I actually, this is weird, but you're going to have clarity come to you. You're going to find out. I promise you, you are going to find out the truth. Is what I would say. I know I can't bring you too much clarity right now, but the thing that I'm getting come through, the Tower, fast transformation. What you think, the way you're seeing it, is going to be completely changed, hopefully for the better. I don't know. But you're going to have clarity. Things are going to be made real and seen. The reality of the situation. Yeah, you can feel that the clarity's coming in, like a lightning bolt. It's just going to hit, and I hope that's soon for you. Moving on, thank you so much. I hope that I brought you some clarity. Just so you guys know, I am prioritizing, obviously. If people send gifts and money, I do prioritize it. Doesn't mean I won't do you a reading, it just means they get first priority, because I might not be on here much longer and I want to make sure I get to them if they are being so kind as to send gifts, you know what I mean? It's not that I'm ignoring everyone else, it's just the people that are giving to me I want to give back to. Mystic Road, what are Doug's next actions towards me? Okay, Ace of Wands. The Phoenix, Rebirth, Six of Wands. This is so specific. I feel like you're going to go out to dinner with Doug. Have you already, like, I don't know, that's like the next thing you guys are going to do together. I know you're saying what are his next actions. There's something about a dinner or a restart. Because I can just feel Six of Wands is victory, rebirth, and with this, I'm just seeing with this Ace of Wands, for some reason, something about like a really, like a candlelit dinner coming through. It's going to be a complete refresh, complete restart, like recalibration between you both, and where you both realize that your intentions are both, you're both wanting the same things basically. At the moment there might be confusion about what he wants, what you want, whereas you're going to like both talk it out and go, yeah, we want the same thing. We're both going to give equally, and there's a restart. And like both of these, there's a lot of fire. You've got Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, and then the Phoenix rising for the ashes, which is more like there's fire. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of heat, and a lot of warmth as well between you both. I feel as if it's all very nicely balanced, because that word warmth is coming through really nicely. And there's a cozy familiarity. Can't say the word. Familiarity. Nope, I give up. There's a cozy feeling between you both. As well as the lust and the passion, so. Diana K, glad to catch you. Hello. Is anything new coming in job-wise? What's happening for Diana K with her job? You have the Queen of Swords. And the Magician. A better job will manifest. I feel as if you know tarot, Magician is all about manifestation and manipulating energies in your favour. By the way, collective, if what I'm saying is answering questions that you have yourself, then there's chances are that you've popped in at the right time and you're supposed to hear this message. Magician, manifestation, and you asked, maybe a better job will manifest. I don't think there's a struggle in between, but I will say you are being advised to communicate. If there is a gap between now and when this job manifests, however, I don't think there will be. You've got the Chariot on the bottom, which is very fast movement and success, and you're moving jobs and manifesting a better one very soon, but there's something where you need to communicate, either talk more, because it could be through a friend, co-worker, or like a mutual friend in some way, where you share that you are open to maybe, I don't know, because usually if you're looking for a new job but you haven't left the other, you wouldn't really talk about that or something, but it's like you're going to share with a friend that you are moving on, and they have a friend of a friend that is hiring or something like that, because it's through word of mouth with the Queen of Swords. It's through communicating and being quite blunt and honest. So you're being quite honest maybe with a family member, a friend, like I'm saying, or even someone random. You just randomly start feeling called to talk to someone you've just met and you say, because I'm getting like a hairdresser come through, and you just randomly feel called to tell them like, this is what's happening. I'm not the most happy in my job. This and this and this, but I'm so skilled. I'm like, there's something where you could talk yourself up in some way, in a really nice way, because you're just being honest. And then it's going to manifest for you through, oh, I had a conversation with Barbara. Barbara knows William knows Daphne, and I manifested this. Like, this all came in after I decided it was coming. So something about you deciding you want to manifest a better job firstly, because if you're not sure if that's something you want, and then once you really like are sure that's what you're going to do, through word of mouth, and it's going to be accidental, by the way. Like, I don't think you're going out and you're going to go find someone and go, I'm going to like, you obviously, it's going to be accidental. You accidentally, like, you're not intending at the time. I feel you're going to forget about me telling you this, and you're just going to unintentionally tell someone that you're looking for a better job, or that you'd happily leave your job, and then boom, if that makes sense. Roz Owen, card for Roz. Firstly, you have the Ace of Wands coming out for you as well. And then you have the Six of Swords. So Ace of Wands is like a new light, a new passion ignited within you. If you've been feeling a bit lackluster, a bit like, where's my energy gone? I can't be bothered getting up. I don't want to get out of bed. Your fire, your passion, your drive is returning very soon. And with the Six of Swords, everything's becoming a lot easier. You could be feeling like, I'm feeling in the next few months, you could feel like, oh, how did I get so lucky? Where's this luck coming from? Everything's easy. Whether that's things in particular that you used to struggle with. I don't know if you struggle with like computers, or if there's like something around your work life, or something technological that you don't like doing. Or there's something that you don't like doing that you have to do. I don't know why I'm getting that come through. Like, you have, let's for example say you have to renew your driver's license. You're going to easily do it. You like, if you have to take another test or something, you're going to easily fly through it. But it's like consistently, anything you think is going to be a problem or a road bump over the next few months, you just power through it. You just go, yep, cool. It's lighting you up in some way, because you're just like, oh, cool, another thing. It's like you've got, if you usually overthink certain things, there's something where that's really fading away from now on. I want to get you another card, because you sent me 20. That doesn't feel, there you go. Did I say there's something coming through, Roz, where you're going to just feel lucky? Like, how am I this lucky? Wheel of Fortune. It's the card of good luck. I want to keep it simple, but I also want to give you more, but it's almost like I want to give you more as in, take this message and really, really believe in it, and believe me when I say there is so much luck coming in for you right now. There's so much like ease and peace, and everything naturally flows whenever there's an obstacle, whenever there's, I don't know why I keep getting traffic jams come through, and it's like something telling you trust the traffic jams. I also had something about renewing your license, so I don't know what's going on there, but it's all going to easily flow through. Nemo Dubs 23. Can you tell me if my channel, if your channel is the right choice? Four of Cups. This is gonna sound annoying. You might not want to hear this, but that's, if it annoys you really a lot, it's because it's the truth, if that makes sense. If it doesn't annoy you that much, you might just be like, yeah, it doesn't matter. But the reason what I'm gonna say is annoying you, is gonna annoy you, it's because I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna help you at all right now, and that's, can I tell you if your channel is the right choice? There is no right or wrong choice. There is just what you prefer to do. And if what you prefer to do is this channel, is your channel, then it's the right choice. Follow the path of most excitement, of most joy, of most enlightenment, of where are you feeling called, and do that. There's no right or wrongs. There's just what you choose to do with your life, and you have free will at the end of the day right now. You're at this crossroads of do I do this or do this? And you have free will about which you choose. And I feel as if you already know the answer to this, of what you would prefer to do at this time and place. So I would say if you're doing what you prefer, which I think you are, then it's the right choice. But there's no right or wrong. Which I feel like hopefully is the clarity you were seeking. Tylee Ray, do you have anyone new? I love how you put new in caps locks, like you're just done with the old. You're like, I don't want any of the past, give me new. Does Tylee Ray have anyone new? You got the Two of Cups and Judgment. Out with the old first. So Judgment, there's a decision you have to make, but there's a calling. There's something you feel called to do. There's someone you feel called towards. I know you're like, I want someone new, I want someone new. It's almost like you have to black and white. I feel like you've decided in your mind somebody's done. You've done with them. Past, right? But there's something deep down where you haven't cut that cord completely, and if that person returned in the right energy, you'd let them back in. If they're completely, and there's something where there's a little bit of hope left, and when you finally cut that string, if you finally cut that string, Two of Cups with someone new. Otherwise, I feel kind of like, sorry, hate to break it to you, Tylee. Hopefully that's your name, Tylee Ray. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but you are getting Judgment, which is a big judgment call and a decision. Out with the old and with the new. Or there's love here. There's love here, whether it's old or new. I'm sorry. You also have the Lovers on the bottom, and I just feel like the Lovers is a choice, right? Judgment is a choice, a decision. With the Two of Cups, with the Lovers. I know you said new in caps locks, but it's almost like, I don't know. There's like a final test maybe with that Judgment. A final call of out with the old, in with the new. David, could you have a love life reading? You sure can. Six of Cups, someone kind of returning or returning to a more childlike way of being. Also the Wheel of Fortune, a big change. Big good luck coming in. Any more? I don't know why I'm giving you 3. Seven of Cups, distractions. When it comes to your love life, David, your guidance coming in, because you have love, and whether you know that or whether you're alone right now, you do have love either coming in, returning, because there's a change happening here. The change that you seek is going to come in, but don't get distracted from what's most important. I feel as if when certain areas of our life improve, and I feel like your love life is improving significantly, also good luck, right? When certain areas of our life improve, all other areas lighten as well and become easier and better as well. So with that, it's almost like somebody's returning, or it's healing with someone you're already with, and things are getting better and better, and then you find that your work is giving you a new opportunity, or your career or your passions are all lighting up at the same time. So there's something kind of saying don't get distracted from what's important, which your main priority to me right now is love. And then it's almost like it's going to come in, it's going to return, and then you're going to almost, your guidance is don't get distracted from what you really value, because you know you value this love that's coming in. But it's like you don't want to over coddle or something, so you keep your attention elsewhere, but then you go to the other extreme, and there's a balance to be found from don't get too distracted. Let yourself, not, be too close to someone that you forget yourself, but find that balance of don't get too distracted that you wander off completely. This could also resonate, maybe somebody has wandered off and detached from you so far, and that's the change happening, is, oh whoops, they just got a bit lost and they're coming back in. Otherwise, that's your guidance, is when this comes in, because it's going to come in so naturally, so easily, that it's a risk of you expecting it to stick around if you were to, like, accidentally wander off. I don't know why, if you live near a forest or something, and then the Empress with these trees, I don't know if you live near a forest or something, but I'm literally seeing you wander off just, like, happily, because you're going to be in such a positive place, but you just wander off doing your own thing. You're just exploring the world, and then you go, oh, actually, I have a partner now, I have someone with me, I need to... Just don't get distracted for some... I don't think, maybe this is also your person gets distracted easily, and it's like, don't take it personally. Also, there's that balance. Is my current relationship worthy? I don't know why that's really funny. I don't know your name because it just says N/A. Is my current relationship worthy? I don't know why I love that though. Is your current relationship worthy? Like, worthy of keeping? Or worthy of you? I asked this question, but I'm not going to see your answer. The Magician is manifestation. Did you manifest it to be worthy? It's whatever you called in. I feel like you've manifested this person with an intention. What did you intend? Eight of Wands. I feel it is. I'm going to say yes. Stay positive. With the Magician here as well and the Eight of Wands. It's very easy. I wonder what the Hanged Man's about. Justice, marriage. Are you saying, are they worthy of marrying you? Because you have Justice signing a contract. There's something very important though about your communication in your relationship, really manipulating and changing the energies in a positive way. So if you're ever doubting your person, if you're ever confused or feeling a bit stressed, or if there's ever any trust issues or confusion, just remember, you and your person, communication is going to flow very nicely between you, of you just being able to cut the crap and say, almost like you could just freely communicate with them, say, do you think you're worthy of me? And they're going to have your answer. If they say no, it'd be really funny if you just go, all right, pack your bags, leave. Because it just seems as if somebody is very honest. And you could, instead of asking me, ask them. And I'd be very curious to know what they said. Because I hope they would say, yes, I do believe we are worthy of each other. Or worthy of whatever it is your question is. I feel like there's communication around that of, you have a lot more open and free communication than most relationships do, because there's a lot of connections where people don't actually talk about the stuff, but they'll talk to their friends or family about what their partner isn't doing and what they should be doing, whereas you and your person are going to be, or already are, very good at just communicating, this is what needs to be happening, this is what, instead of talking to others. Dallas Cornelson. Could I get some guidance on love? Whoa, yes you can. That was easy. Six of Swords. Trust the process just came through. Trust the process. Things are a bit rocky. Things are a bit uncertain. Things are a bit on shaky ground. Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters though. So things are going to smooth out. Trust the currents. Trust the tides. They are gonna... I just feel as if there's something... I feel like there's a lot of fear around you for some reason, of things are always going to be the way they currently are now or something, and they're not. Time will fix, time will heal. And Page of Pentacles, whether that's you feeling, if you're single, you're getting guidance on love, and I just feel as if there's somebody already in the picture. And there's something about opening up to that, opening up your idea of... Page of Pentacles is just, I feel like someone wants to spend more time with you, but you are energetically kind of, for some reason, not, like there's fear to do that or something, fear of being yourself around them, fear of spending too much time with them, and they see the real you or something, and there's something about trust the process, one thing at a time. don't overwhelm yourself. There's no rush. Six of Swords is very slow and very easy and very calm, very patient, and that's how love is supposed to be. So if you're ever feeling rushed in, like, even if it's just, oh my gosh, I need to return this call, I don't, you know, or I need to return this message. If there's this energy of stress or worry, or then this, I feel like, you know, that's not. Listen to, if you're feeling very, very nervous and stressed, obviously, I think you know from past experience that isn't good. Whereas your guidance from love right now is somebody isn't causing you that. Somebody's going to cause you ease, or currently already is. It's peaceful. It's easy. You feel calm around each other. So whatever opportunity, whatever Page of Pentacles, whatever offer is coming in love for you, whether it's someone you already know or are gonna meet, be open to it. If you're calm and everything's easy together, don't be closed off. There's something about maybe being closed off. Even just like energetically, maybe in your mind you're like, no, I'd be open to it. But it's like when push comes to shove, there is fear there. Oh my goodness, some of these comments are a bit... I'm too innocent for this. It's so interesting, like some of my comments, people kind of make fun of me for being a kid. I'm not getting childish comments today. Well, I mean, they are childish. Eyes of the guilty. Guilty of what? Being fucking adorable. Sarah, thank you. I'm trying to ignore them. It's just sometimes I have to say something. Thank you, Brandon. I know, what is this chat, honestly? Or are you saying, like, what is this chat? Are you glitching? No, but I am, apparently. I will make it able to watch later for you. I am really live, David. I hope your day is well too. I'm not worried about them. I just replied because I was, you know, like, I'm reading the comments, I'm responding, and just trying to be more openly with my throat chakra or something, of just letting whatever comes out flow through. If I was upset by any of these comments, I wouldn't keep going live. Do you know what I mean? They have decreased in number, haven't they? The comments. There are so many this past... It's been a journey. It's almost like they've realized I don't care, and as you guys have stopped replying to them as well, they're just getting bored, moving on. How old am I? Why? I get this question so many times. Actually, there's like 3 different people asking. How old do I look? I won't be offended. 33, 27, 15, 22. I love it. It's so funny they have nothing better to do. It is very funny. I'm kind of sad that they have nothing better to do, actually. 33, 17, 22, 20. I say 20. Don't let it phase you. 27. One eye looking at the North Pole, one eye looking at the South Pole. Are your eyes looking at the right thing? Is it a bot? I'm not sure if it is a bot or not. Oh, I'm rhyming. I'm trying, Brandon. I'm trying to ignore them, but the thing is, like, yeah. Time frame on Doug's question. Doug, I'm so sorry. I really apologize. Can you tell me what your question was, Doug? Because, like, I'm just away with the fairies and I don't even, like, I'm not here. I'm also really bad at time frames, I will say, because it's very difficult. Things are, like, time is obviously a human construct. If we're going to talk deeply about stuff, it's something someone created, and I think oh yeah, Doug's next actions. Yep, time frame on Doug's. Yep, got it. Thank you. Time frame, please, for Doug's next actions towards you. You got a number 6. So I'm very bad at time frames. However, I am good with numbers. So number 6 will be relevant, whether that be 6 days, 6 hours. Not very helpful, I know, but there's something about also being called to your question on itself gives clarity and gives guidance of don't actually worry about the time frame. It's happening sooner than you think. Because sometimes, like, when we really let go of the things we want, like, you want clarity on when this is coming in. When you let go of that, it's going to come in. It's going to come in. The second you kind of forget about it, the second you're doing your thing, the second you're busy, I kind of see you at the supermarket shopping for some reason. You're just not even thinking about Doug. It's the last thing on your mind for some. You just let it go. Maybe you see someone really that you fancy, and you're like, ooh, at the supermarket, and then for some reason Doug leaves, and then boom, Doug rings you. It's going to be right when you least expect it, right when you're busy doing something else. Somebody else caught your eye. Boom. And the number 6 will be significant also. So Trina Bachelor, card for Trina. You have the Page of Swords. Butterflies are significant. Also, like, look, there's a tiny little butterfly. Funny, didn't even notice. Butterflies are significant for you, Trina. They're giving you messages or telling you about transformation, reminding you of how life is, like, I don't know why you're being reminded of, like, the lightness of your life and to stay lighthearted. Stay lighthearted. Your guidance right now, there could be something where you are feeling a little bit like you want to take yourself more seriously if you're around people or about to be that are very much businessmen, or they take themselves very seriously. And that can sometimes look as if, oh, I should do that too. That's a way to be. And there's something like, no, just remember, your value is in keeping lighthearted, staying lighthearted. Don't forget, like, that's a very, very, very rare thing to be able to stay. Honestly, like, people could underestimate you because of your energy of just having fun, trying to enjoy every moment, trying to be silly, trying to make people laugh. And sometimes you say things even if you're like, oh, I'm scared to say this, and you crack a risky joke anyway. Stay that way. Keep doing that. Keep putting yourself in situations where you're nervous to say things. It just feels as if you're around very professional people very soon. And stay yourself during that. I don't know if you have like a job interview coming up, or like you're meeting your partner's parents. It's that kind of energy where it's like, oh, I should be serious. And your guidance is stay silly, stay yourself. That's what's going to win people over, is you. She's updated. Sorry, that's funny. And this for Roxanne. Can you get a career reading? Yes, you sure can. Okay, you're about to have a completely fresh start in your career. Reason I'm saying that is rebirth. Whether this be you're staying at the same job, same place, and you have no intention to move anytime soon, you're just rebranding the whole thing. You're being given the power to repaint something the way you want it to look, the way you want it to be. You're going to be given more authority in some way. Otherwise, I feel as if your career is shifting completely, and you're having a whole new, like, rising from the ashes. People are almost like, I feel like people are looking at you with their mouths, like their jaws are dropped, looking, because they're like, whoa, we did not expect Andiswa to do this right now. There's just something where you're making bold moves, bold decisions, because you had that rebirth card coming out, rising of the ashes, when people least expect it, have underestimated you, you've been through a lot, people don't see you. For some reason, in the past, people haven't seen you as someone to expect much out of. For some reason, you were very much like, you're the dark wolf or you're the underdog, and then you have 8 of Cups, and that's walking away from people, places, and things that don't deserve you. You've left a job, or you're about to leave a job, and it's like a whole new start. There's something there, or it could be the fact that you're walking away from certain friends that drag you down in some way, and then your career is completely shifting. But 6 of Swords is also moving into calmer waters. So if your career is very much shifting into a more powerful, bold position, don't fear that you won't be able to handle it, because with the 6 of Swords, this is grounded by things coming in very easily and naturally to you. So even though your position might seem higher, your career might seem more intense, a bigger name, or like a bigger kind of job title, your actual ability to perform in this job is going to be very smooth and easy and natural to you. Broken heart, have to let her go. I'm so grateful, trying to just do my king thing. I love that. I feel like others are circling, exhausting. Let's get you a card. You have 4 of Wands. And it says at the top, completion. You've completed a cycle. Sometimes when something feels so hard and so painful, right? You can think, oh, it might not be, maybe I've made the wrong decision to let her go. Maybe that was the wrong decision because this hurts so much. However, there's something saying completion. Actually, you know this is right, even though it hurts because you know you're healing and you know you're making the right move. And I was going to say for once, so I don't know about the decisions you've made in the past. They've kind of built up your strength within to actually make hard decisions now of doing what is very, very difficult. Like, it's taking you a lot of strength to do this and stick to it. I think there's something coming in where I know it's exhausting, but it's almost like this, it's, I don't know why I'm getting like a cleanse come through, or like, this is so random. I don't know why. It's like you're cleansing of toxins. You're cleansing your body of toxins. And sometimes when you're doing that, whether that be you're eating cleaner or you're changing something within your routine and your body's cleansing itself, sometimes symptoms or things like that can get worse and things can feel worse as they leave your body. So it's almost like you might be feeling more and more pain, but it's almost like leaving your body. So even though it's exhausting right now, let it out, let it leave you. And that is what you're doing. Like, that's why it's hurting so much. That's why it's so tiring, because you're shedding yourself of like this attachment to someone that you have, and you're having to kind of go through the motions of letting go. That's why it's painful. However, you're doing a really good job. Like if it wasn't exhausting, like what are you exhausted after usually? Going to the gym, working really hard, whatever it may be, you're exhausted because you're putting in work. You're exhausted because you're doing the right thing and you're doing it. You're fighting yourself and your natural habits of maybe, you know? And there, I think what's exhausting is the confusion as to whether or not you're doing the right thing. That's the exhausting part. Are you doing the right thing? Are you not? Are you doing the right thing? Are you not? And at some point you're going to go, oh yeah, I did the right thing. But it's not going to be for a few months, years. And then you're going to, oh yeah, I did the right thing. Unfortunately, but that's just life, isn't it? Like, you can never fully know until you move on and something else happens where you go, oh, now I can see that that other puzzle piece did not fit my puzzle at all. Are you sure? Valdor, that is so kind. Thank you so much. I'll get you a card. Can I get you a card anyway? I'm gonna get you a card anyway. Six of Swords. Everybody's getting Six of Swords tonight. Everybody as a collective, if you're in this chat right now with me. Hello. Six of Swords, ease. Valdor especially, ease. Things are moving smoothly. Everything coming forward. You have lived a life of things being overly difficult, but it's built your strength now to the point where things, you just move through life so easily because you're strong enough, because nothing really rattles you. So whatever's coming in next, you're easily just moving through it really nicely. You have the Devil on the bottom, so it almost feels as if you've gone through a phase of like workaholic or prioritizing negative things again, but it's built your kind of strength up in some way to now easily flow through any obstacles because you've overcome toxic things, addictions, toxic people. You've been through the ringer, and now everything else is just like easy because you were playing life on like difficult mode or something. So there's something reminding you now, if there's anything you're stressed or worried about or anything like that, easy mode. Any obstacles you have, easy. You can easily jump over those obstacles. You love my crazy eyes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that resonated, Dallas. Thank you for confirming. I love it when you confirm. That really is very nice. This is far too toxic. The last thing we need. I will take a card though. I don't know what that first bit meant. Do you mean like the other comments are toxic? Too much to request specifics. You're appreciated. Be well, Taylor. Okay, so I'll get you some general cards because there's too much going on to request specifics. Taylor, you have Knight of Wands, King of Swords and the Four of Cups. Phew. The guidance coming forwards is, do you need to kind of pull away from some certain people? It's going to be a power move for you to detach from certain people. I don't know if this is men or women, but there's Knight of Wands here. There's somebody very, like, fun to be around, but they are somehow toxic to you. They're somehow going to cause you, something where somebody's going to cause you a lot of drama, more than fun. But they look fun, and it's like, but there's something really guiding you right now, whether you believe me or not. You probably should, though. Where you're going to feel called to go, oh no, he or she is so much fun, so chill, and the fun of this person is, there's this warning of you maybe just passing up an opportunity, whether this person wants to party, wants to go out in the town, I don't know what it's about, but with the Four of Cups here, your initial feeling about this is going to be, oh, I don't want to go. And then for some reason, then you're going to go, oh, nah, it's only Jamie. Jamie's fun, right? There's going to be something where you convince yourself, but your heart and your intuition is going, oh, I have a feeling I shouldn't go to this. I just read a really harsh comment. There's going to be a feeling that you shouldn't do something. And with the King of Swords, it's like you use mind over matter. You're very smart. However, that's the problem, is you're smart enough. You're going, nah, he's chill. And it might be that this friend is chill, but it's like, no. And I know this might not be the guidance you're looking for. Maybe this is something that happened in the past, but it's like, remember now, the lesson that you should learn is always listen. If something for some reason is telling you don't go there, don't go with that person, listen to yourself. There's something coming in as well that you've asked for. You've wanted to come in for a very long time. I feel like it's a job offer or a promotion or like a change or something. It's a shift. You've wanted this to come in, and for some reason you're going to feel like, I don't want to do that now. You're going to be like, can't be bothered. And I don't know what the guidance is apart from use your mind. Be smart. Be smart, okay? You're very smart, Taylor. You're very smart. So just remember, you know a lot more than you let on. And trust. You are smarter than you realize. Don't go to others for guidance. And I mean, like, your friends, your family, like, there's something here where you could get offered a job and you say to someone else, I don't know what to do, and you want to talk to your brother or you want to talk to your friends about it. They're going to give you guidance based on what they prefer in their life, not what's best for you. So there's something about making a decision and then telling others. Even if you say, oh, I'm not sure, make sure you actually are sure. And then you can pretend to not be sure and ask for guidance, if that makes sense, but make sure you're sure yourself. Love how you're pulling cards at random, but this is supposed to be divine power, which gets you the cards you need. LMAO. Can I show you something, Chris? You were here the other night. Watch this divine power. Watch the cards jump out for you, Chris. Did you see that, or was it too fast? I'm not pulling any cards. I'm not pulling cards. They're flying out. Do you see it? Should I do it one more time? There you go. So it's not actually. It is Six of Swords here, Chris. Take a chill pill. Chill out. I feel like you don't even deserve my attention, actually. So let's move on. Jane. Let's get a card for Jane. Hello, beautiful Jane. What next? Many thanks for Jane. Jane, can you paint some pictures or something? There's something about artwork. There's something about creating more. Something about, like, letting yourself free to potentially do something badly if there's something you've not done in a long time. Because I'm just seeing very much like a very sunnily, very well lit room, and you're just like a kid letting yourself finger paint or something, letting yourself get messy. Anyways, that's beside the point. Don't know why that's coming through. Got hiccups. You have the Wheel of Fortune, Jane. This is good fortune. This is good shifts, and I feel like you're entering a more playful place in your life. Where you can do things like finger paint, where you have time to do what you want when you want, and there's a lot more balance coming in of work and play, of you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labours, of you being able to enjoy your life. I don't know why I'm feeling as if like you have a lot of questions and a lot you need clarity or feel you need clarity on, but you are almost like, or you could have been that way in the past, you wanted clarity on certain things, and now you're coming into this energy of just going, actually, I know all I need to know. Like, I know what I need to know. And there's good luck. There's so much ease and good luck and balance coming in when you realize you have all the answers already. You think you need clarity. You think that that's you're seeking answers. But I just feel like you actually have so much more within you. I look like Sid from Ice Age. Do I? Sid the Sloth? Oh, if Stewie from Family Guy and Sid from Ice Age had a baby. I see it. I think I see it. Although the comment above that says she's blind, so I actually don't see it. My bad. Did Chris go into hiding? I've literally just been scrolling to see what Chris responded. I know that's toxic, because usually I don't care, but you know, I just felt the need, and I can't find any response to, me responding to him. Anyways. Besides the point. We don't care. I don't care. Thor, I think Thor is the next one. Thor? Let me get you a card. Got two cards. Firstly, you had the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Something about protecting. There's going to be something where you have a choice of what you want to protect and keep and prioritize in your life. Obviously, because I'm getting the energy of Four of Pentacles being protecting, and with the Two of Wands being a choice. I don't know why I feel like over-explaining that that's what those cards mean, because someone was like, how are you getting all this from a card? But it's, you know, and my intuition. Very much something that you've built. Look at those sandcastles. You know when you build sandcastles on a beach and the waves slowly come towards the sandcastles and you're like, oh, they're going to get washed away. It's almost like you have to choose which sandcastles to preserve. Which ones are you going to prioritize keeping standing up? There's something about figuring out your priorities, Thor, of what is... I feel like you may have recently been really considering your priorities, where you spend your time, what you should be doing, and doing more of and paying more attention to. And there's something going, yes, good job. The more clarity you have on what's important to you, the more you're then pouring into the things that are important to you. And I feel like a lot of people don't really question that. They kind of do what they're supposed to do. They go to work, they come home, and they forget what the bigger picture is and where they should be really investing their energy and emotion. And you are really protective of your loved ones, of your family, and prioritizing what's important. I don't know why it's coming through. For some reason, there's something about protecting your time. So I don't know if someone around you's taking advantage, your work's taking advantage of your time or something like that. And it's like, obviously work would replace you in a day if you didn't show up and you just disappeared. So just make sure if you are working for someone else that you prioritize yourself first and foremost and your time. There's boundaries. Look at that firewall. Light a fiery boundary. Queen of Hearts. Am I going to be able to move home or should I improve my current home? Card for the Queen of Hearts, please. Two of Cups. So something about a soulmate, something about a partner. And the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're going to improve. If you're single, you're improving your current home and making it very comfortable, very nice, very homely. And you're going to move homes and you're going to move in with someone. If you're in, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because this Two of Cups is playing a part, love is playing a part. So when you're asking if you're going to be able to move home, it almost seems as if for some reason a big part of that is going to be maybe you and somebody else buy a home together, get a lease together, whatever it may be. This partnership is playing a part in that somehow. But before that, this Nine of Cups is more independent happiness, of you just liking where you are right now and making it more likable, making it more comfortable, improving it like you say. However, it's like you are going to be able to move homes, but there's something about love before that being your priority. Like, almost like you may find if you were to move home, it's the better thing that you're not moving home, because someone could live at a distance. Somebody lives a few hours out or something, and it ends up being a blessing that you've not been able to move home before now, because the place you'll find is closer to them, or like there's something about that. Like there's something where it's actually a good thing you've not moved home, because it would have, if you'd moved home earlier. There's something about soulmate or something coming into play here, and that could be a best friend also. It doesn't have to be romantic. If you were to buy a home with your best friend, that'd still be very nice, I guess. But there's something here of like somebody else is playing a part in you're going to be relieved of the timing of this. But you are moving home eventually, but for now, make where you are very happy and comfortable. Oh, it didn't say what you asked for, Thor. Sorry about that. I just saw that, yep, okay. You asked for spiritual realm. Spiritual realm. You are, like, your spiritual side, your spiritual realm, your 5D, everything's changing dramatically. You have had more and more insights and more belief in yourself. You are very, very tapped into, with this, you're very tapped into your intuition, but it almost feels as if people don't notice it, or people don't appreciate it, or you've not had the chance to use it. And the thing that's turning around here is you're going to actually see like the tables turning of people are going from actually not seeing your guidance or not appreciating, like you might be somebody, like for some reason your advice in the past was taken for granted, and there's something now where people in your family, people and friends, or even just people in your community are going to be coming to you for some reason. The tables are turning from people not valuing you to coming to you specifically. With the sun, like you're exposing something, something's being brought to light, there's healing, you bring healing, or you're bringing guidance, or Mario. I hope this does translate because I can't see what this is. Mario, it won't translate your thing into English. Damn. I'm tapping it and it's only giving me the option to report you. I don't want to do that. Oh, I can read hugs and kisses at the end. Hugs and kisses. The rest I do not read. Spanish? If it's Spanish? It won't even let me copy and paste it to put it into Google. Which is frustrating. Channel activity, put hide user. I want to know what he said. Can someone do a Google Translate of what Mario said? It won't let me do it. Do you know, I've seen other people live streaming and they do not get this much disgusting comments. Hi from Colombia, a reading of yours saved me from my financial error that could have been disastrous, thank you. Is that what he said? Hello, your reading saved me from financial mistake that could have been disastrous, thank you, PS. Oh, I'm so glad, Mario. I'm gonna get Mario a card, because that was very kind of him. The Magician. Mario, if you're watching, still, sorry about the delay. I need to learn a language, I think. Your power. You are magical. You are magical. I don't know why I want to say to you, believe in magic. The Magician is all about manifestation. So just believe in how miraculously things are going to turn out for you, because I feel as if there's this energy of things maybe feeling a little bit like you were in survival mode or something for a while, right? Like you've dodged a few bullets, right? There's something now where you've dodged the bullets. Now magic is happening and things are like coming together. Believe that though. There's something about believing in magic. You accidentally copied the entire chat. That's something I would do. That's funny. Yeah, I definitely feel there's something where you've dodged a bullet and you've been in survival mode, constantly dodging things, and now you're entering this energy, this era of actually getting to create more in your life and create more magic. And I know that might sound naive or might sound childish, but it's almost like you've experienced almost in your childhood you didn't have much magic, and the balance is coming now that you're a bit older. Obviously, it's like you're seeing the magic that you lacked when you were younger. Mario is now Super Mario. That's cool. I might log off soon, guys. Hello. People aren't really now joining, I feel bad, but I'm about to log off, so please. These are some really interesting comments. The eyes of lies will not sleep. Interesting thing is I might not sleep after reading these comments. I don't have mods, NZ Fam Bam. I don't, and the reason being is freedom of speech. It's an open chat. I don't really feel like it. And the thing is, I've seen over the past few nights, people actually have been either I say something to them and they disappear because I've owned them, or they just get bored. It's so funny, and I just don't want to moderate. I've been moderated, or I've been like stopped. Things have been deleted that I've said. I've got blocked for saying things, and I really want to not be hypocritical in not blocking out people's ability to say what they want to say, right? Like, I'm not going to stop it. And also, like, if it bothered me, I would. But, like, the thing is, they can come into my chat instead of going into someone else's chat and bothering them, because I'm not going to care. Your elderly boss, his son is putting him in assisted living. How's this going to go for him? Not worried for me because I'm covered. How's that going for your boss? Actually, like, it feels like, Ten of Cups, happily ever after, okay? And I know that sounds naive or like too good to be true. And with the Hermit there's something here where it may feel almost like there's concern of like, is this gonna feel like home? Is it gonna feel homely? Or is it gonna feel forced? But surprisingly enough, for some reason, it's gonna feel more homely and warm than where he currently is. Because he's going from isolation or something to feeling more seen, or more like he's got people around him with those 10 cups, from a hermit mode to having people around him. So even though it might feel like, oh no, is this going to seem cold, is this going to seem shut off, it's actually something quite surprising of, I feel like it's going to be really good for him. Thank you. It's almost like one of those things, just to go back to that question, where it's like the change is uncomfortable and worrying, right? And he might be very worried about it himself because change is scary. But once he actually gets like used to it, he might not admit it to begin with, but he is gonna very much be grateful. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I think that's it. I think that's it for me tonight, guys, because this is addictive, and at the same time, have I missed? Oh, Val. How did I miss you? Did I miss you? Val Fortune. I think I thought I did Valdor. I'll do another one. I don't know why I thought that. Exactly. Now getting Valdor a card again. 8 of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Swords. 8 of Pentacles is booked and busy. You're about to, something you do for work or something you do as a hobby is going to make you money. There's something like a side hustle coming in. It almost feels like it's going to be helpful to people. You're making something of help. Like, I don't know why I'm getting a survival guide, for example, okay? Just to use as an example. You're writing a survival guide, almost like just to help others, and then it's going to be a lot of orders come in. Like you might just do it for your family and friends, or something you do as a hobby for your family or friends, basically. Don't forget that other people are going to want this too, and you might find yourself very busy and selling a product that you were, I don't know if you are into like making your own potions, for example, of like, I don't know, like natural ointments or natural creams or something from like, you know, aloe vera or shea butter or something. But there's something that you're going to make for your family and friends, and then it's going to be very much, oh, everybody wants it. Everybody wants something you're making, but you're not making it to sell, but then you might start. You're very much going to consider starting. That was very kind. I know it said it was just for support, but everybody that's sending it just for support, I'm trying to get them cards anyways. But I feel like I did give her a card. I'm not sure and I couldn't remember, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to log off, guys. Oh, interesting, Alyssa. Are you still watching this? It's amazing. You're funny. You've been funny throughout this whole chat. I didn't mean that. They could be different family. If that's not, like, you know, take it as it resonates. Found family. Who keeps yelling, "What have I done to my husband?" He's buried under the porch. Okay, that's what I've done. Like, what are you on about? Anyways, I'm gonna log off. You're not joking. Okay. I'm just gonna clarify that I was joking, and my husband is not buried under the porch. Just so I've said it. She's the devil. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. This is so addictive. Good night, good night, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are.